So, I mean, have you ever even had Five Guys?
I think one time.
And how much was it?
Dude, I had to DoorDash at that time. It was expensive.
It was freaking, for a regular, small, normal hamburger.
Yeah.
It was $10.99.
I was gonna say, like,
no
10.
fries, no
Yep.
drink, just this little patty with the
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So I did not get it.
Oh, you didn't even get
no.
it.
And then I got Mom a veggie sandwich,
Right.
and we started to eat that thing because I thought I'll just share it with her.
Split the
It's
veggie
almost like
sandwich.
it's almost like they just took and sprayed it down with some water first, and then
Ew.
put the toppings on it and
Yeah.
everything. But we did get a thing of fries, $7. And I swear it filled the whole bag with fries.
Well, that's good.
So I ate fries for dinner. that
Yeah,
night.
okay.
I didn't mind it too much.
Fair.
Welcome to the Groove Life Podcast with Shane and Micah Lunsford.
Estamos contentos de que estés aquí. Siéntate, relájate y disfruta el show.
I just want to know what makes you groove.
A nice light roast coffee, first thing in the morning.
I mean, really, I just like tacos. Anything tacos. I think you could put lasagna in a fucking taco. I wouldn't care. Mike's, I did not say that.
Come on, Dad. I was sitting right next to you.
You would never even...
I
2 days ago.
I heard you.
After 48 hours of driving, well, no, I wasn't driving.
Right.
Of flying. They're canceling our flights left and right. Like, we would be on a plane and we're like, okay, we have one more stop, canceled. And then we wait like 10 minutes and they rescheduled it. And then they said, but if you don't like this one, you can reschedule that.
my
It was
gosh.
just like a clusterfuck, like crazy. But
So on your way home from Utah, though, just to clarify, you were supposed to get home in 2 flights. Instead, you took...
well, I was supposed to get home. I was supposed to go to Phoenix and then to Dallas and then here. But then the weather hit, so they offered us a direct to Dallas and then here. And we're like, yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
In case, because Dallas is where the storm was.
Yep.
Because then in case we could just stay where we were.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we should have done that.
Because you got to Dallas,
Yeah, got to Dallas and we were socked in.
spent the night in a hotel.
Not just any hotel, a Super 8 hotel. No. A Super 8 hotel with like the air conditioner hanging out of the...
Stop.
Yeah, it was ghetto. And then so we just basically ordered a pizza, grabbed a bottle of wine at the gas station.
Your mom said you guys walked to the gas station, bought a bottle of wine and a corkscrew,
Yeah.
and then walked back to the Super
Well, those are
8.
the essentials. You have
Well,
to
yeah.
have-
I mean, you can open it with a screw.
if you're going to
and
be in a
fork,
Super
but-
8, you better at least have, a bottle of 19 Crimes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. It's true.
And I know Brian would appreciate the 19 Crimes. So, I mean,
Did you finish it in under an hour?
well, we shared it, so way less than an hour. But yeah, so we had the pizza and all that. And the next day, same thing happened to us in
So
Chicago.
stupid. So stupid.
And so we had to stay there. And we got the same price hotel, but like it was a Hilton or something. I mean, it was way, way
How?
nicer. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I don't know. I don't know why it was so hiked up in Dallas.
And then you're in Chicago and you guys choose to go to Outback.
It was across the street.
I just think it's stupid.
I know, but I didn't want to. We were already dropping a few $100s more than we were
No,
planning
it's
on.
true. It's true.
And so I'm like, we just want to go get a drink and some fries. Let's just go across the street.
It's true.
I could live on fries, I think.
Yeah, it seems like you did this last week.
Yeah. A lot of
I
carbs
don't
going
know.
down. A lot of carbs.
Lot of
But I will say that those ones from Five Guys were really good.
Well, good, because they were really expensive. So,
$7. Anyway,
stuff.
you were alone all week without mom and
I
dad.
was very yoni.
You were
I
yoni.
was so yoni without you guys. It was fine. I mean, I had the dog and the cat.
Yeah.
Pseudo
And the fish. I feel like
and
the
the
fish
fish.
get left out every time.
Well, we lost one while you were gone.
Yeah, it was a baby, wasn't it?
No, well, okay. We used to have 3 baby fish. Now we only have 1.
Well, that you can see. They're pretty small.
Okay, but there's really clearly only 1 now. I haven't seen the other one, so I think it's just
It's a
one.
100-gallon tank, though.
But you also lost a normal size fish. One of your new ones you just
Yeah.
got. Yeah.
3 fish while I'm gone, Micah.
I didn't do anything differently.
What the F?
I mean, Maybe I gave them too much food.
That's all right. That's all right. If that's all it cost you, we're pretty good.
I mean, you're not paying me to pet sit, so that's
Right.
your payment is
My payment is death.
dead fish. It's perfect.
Fair
It's
enough.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, I'm glad. Well, we had to postpone a couple nights on the pod. And thanks, Brian, for being a legend and coming in.
No worries, you'll get your bill.
My bill.
It's going to be a little up. Imagine Super 8 prices.
Yeah, Super 8 prices for a ghetto recording. Or no, for a good recording.
It's gonna be a Super 8. What's the word? Quality. There it
Yeah,
is.
Super 8 quality.
Super 8 quality of a show
Yep.
for Super 8
Three Dead
price.
Fish.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
a
Well,
good
should we get on
exchange.
with this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Please welcome Jake Stack.
Jake,
Hey,
you're back.
I am back.
And like I tell people that have been on the show before, you are like our second. This is your second time around.
Yeah.
So pretty soon you'll be getting the jacket.
Oh, sweet. What color is it?
You have to get 20 episodes under your belt, and then we buy you a jacket.
But you're closer than a lot of our
Yeah.
guests.
All right.
So-
Well, I just
I
gotta,
mean, what color is it?
yeah. What color?
What color do you think it is?
Black.
Black.
Yeah. Good. That means I'll actually wear it.
Black, but maybe the cuffs and
Or
the collar could be
lime
the
green.
the lime
Okay.
green.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, I'm getting
Snazzy.
some good ideas. We've got like probably 5 years before we'll have to buy one.
But it's a jacket. It's not a robe.
Were they robes in Saturday Night
Well,
Live?
they're kind of like maybe
On
they call
SNL,
them
like,
jackets, but
they're
they
like
look
smoking
like
jackets.
Smoking
but
jackets,
they
yeah.
have like a waist.
They look like little
Yeah.
mini robe.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool. Well, we really don't have those
Damn.
Yet.
But
18 more episodes.
yeah, 18 more episodes, and you'll
Count
be.
them down.
I mean, it's your second time in 3 years, so
Yeah.
just
After
do the
five,
math.
after 5, you give them a jacket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of other
After we
steps
get
in between.
5 jackets, then you get your 15th episode. Anyway, it's getting a little complicated, dude. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. And actually, the weather's not too bad now.
No.
It was 30-some degrees, and it was actually sunny out.
Yeah.
So I was excited about that. But yeah, you're like a recording machine, writing songs, doing all kinds of stuff, playing a lot of shows too.
Yeah. I don't know. None of my answers to those questions are satisfactory ever. People are like,
What do you mean?
like, why do you write so many songs? It's like, I don't know. Stuff keeps happening to me, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's good material for songwriting for sure. Yeah, new album. What's it called again?
Worst things happen at sea.
Worst Things Happen at Sea. And I get the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you listen to the album,
Yeah, well,
so.
Shit Happens wasn't as artistic.
Yeah,
I think it's equally as artistic. I like it.
shit happens at sea. Yeah, it sounds a little bit more poetic.
Yeah.
Up the other way. But how long have you been doing music now? As far as like recording and writing, I mean, okay, let's just say this: how many albums have you put out?
Full albums, probably like 6 or 7.
Wow.
With some EPs and stuff. I think I made the first record with my band in like 2015, 2016. So
I'm going
coming
to get a
up
little
on
closer to
decade.
the mic so,
Okay.
so we can hear you.
So coming up on a decade or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
And how
what I
many
do.
guitars do you have?
I'm down to 6 actually.
Really?
I'm
Down.
selling
Down to 6.
I'm selling a bunch of them off and upgrading stuff and
So that you can make more records.
yeah. Yeah, 3 or 4 guitars went into the making of this record.
Really?
So
Wow.
priorities.
Well, it sounds good, man.
Thanks.
And you're still recording over, is it Flatback or
Yeah, Flat Black Studios
flat,
down in Lotion.
Flatback?
That
Fat
too.
back.
Fat back. Which one is it? Fat Black? What?
Whoa.
Oh, careful.
Could we please?
That's right after back fat.
Anything my nose. I feel like I got a tickle in my nose. and
Yeah.
it's on video, so they'd have to really zoom in though to see that.
It's
you know.
HD, is it?
And I haven't.
I'm doing it.
Are you? And I haven't I haven't shaved the inside of my nose hairs
Thanks, Julia.
ever.
Yeah.
I need to though.
No,
as I get older,
they look good and distinguished.
Yes, I see you got a couple grays.
Yeah.
But yeah, so say the actual name of
Yeah.
the studio.
Down at Flat Black Studios down in
Flat
Lowtree.
Black. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I love working out. At
We've
that
actually
place.
talked about recording there.
I
with,
highly suggest it.
the new band project we got
Yeah.
going. But I don't know when that'll happen.
Yeah.
But
No, I'd highly recommend it. It's a great environment. Luke Tweedy, who owns and runs it, is he's my kind of guy.
I hear you're solid.
Yeah, he's great. He's very strict. He is an engineer. He's not a producer. So whatever you want to do, he's happy to set it up and record it as best as possible.
But it's all you.
Yeah, I've been recording there for a decade, and I can think of maybe 2 or 3 times where he's been like, yeah, maybe do that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, which I really enjoy. It's actually helped me develop my chops as far as production goes, and now I'm actually producing some artists out there.
That's so cool.
So, yeah, it's a great spot. I like it. I try to do at least 2 or 3 days at a time, and there's places you can sleep out there. You can just hang out in the barn, especially in winter. It's nice.
Yeah.
Very away
So
from
the barn
everything.
is the studio.
Yeah.
It's not like some side building.
No. It's the
You
barn.
can always sleep in the barn if you want.
No. It's the studio, and then there's just some like living space and some bunks, and I have a great time down there. And
I feel like it's been like a record a year or something like that, or even more.
Yeah, I think it's about a record a year since my solo stuff started.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had to incorporate it.
Yeah. The unincorporated we did a little bit less.
Now you're unincorporated?
No, it was the unincorporated. Is the name of the band.
Now you're incorporated?
I guess.
Okay.
I got to start an LLC sometime.
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
It was easier to just be unincorporated. We don't have to have any LLCs or tax shit. So
Yeah. Now I'm making enough. I have to report it.
now
so.
you're becoming the incorporated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my own little small business.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And when is the album being released?
We got a few more singles coming out. The album should be out late May, early June. The full record will come out, depending on vinyl times.
Oh, you're vinylizing this one.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Are
Is
the
this your first one? Sorry. I get all the questions, Micah. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to co-host here, I guess.
I actually thought you left or something. No. Go ahead with your
No,
question.
I was just gonna say, are the cat
After mine. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Are the cat eyes on this album?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sort of, when I started doing solo stuff, it was sort of to do the antithesis of a band, which was to record in multiple different ways. I tried different drummers, different bass players, stuff like that. Did a bunch of it myself. And then in the last, I think 2 years, I've kind of had my live backing band kind of get really solid. So this is the first record where they're all on it.
Amazing.
Pretty consistently.
And Pops, too?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Well,
cool.
I did have a funny exchange. There's a song on the record called How to Breathe. And so, I mean, you know how records work. Like, I'm not backed by any major...
Needle. It
Well,
rotates.
yeah. No, but like, I'd have, 3 days this month, a couple months go by. Okay, I go back in, right?
Okay.
So there's a song called How to Breathe on the record, which has some horns in the end of it.
Yeah.
And so, my dad came in, played on it. It was great. So he comes to as many of the solo shows as he can. So
Right.
we're sitting around one day, and he's like, that song of yours, the Breathe one. I was like, yeah, Dad. Yeah. No, he was in the studio, played on the recording. You should really record that.
No way.
And I said, I'll get right on that. So I'm interested once the record comes out if he'll recognize his own playing on the song.
You didn't say anything to
I
him
didn't
after
say
that.
no. No.
Well, was he there
good
for the
idea.
actual recording of your voice? But I
Yeah,
guess
no,
he's probably listened back
I
to
think
it.
I think the lead vocal was on it when he came in
Wow.
to do horns. So yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah.
Hell of a horn player, though.
Oh yeah.
I miss jamming with that guy.
Oh, he lives for it, man.
Well, he's still playing in another band, too,
yeah,
right?
He has his band Relaxed Fit.
Relaxed Fit.
Yeah, they play around. It's a dad band.
Yeah.
But they have a good time.
I'm a dad.
I know. Wait, what?
Yeah. I have a couple kids.
News to me. I don't know.
No.
But he played on all your albums, or at least most of them, I think.
Yeah, all the solo ones for sure. There's usually
Yeah.
a number or two with some horn on it. He played on one song of the Unincorporateds back in like 2020, I think.
And like
Yeah.
I've told you, that's
Yeah.
something we have in common. Is my
Yeah.
dad played horn when I was
Yeah.
growing up too, and gigged all the time, and that's where I got into playing.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, my dad can't blow on a sax anymore. Once his teeth got,
Oh yeah.
you know,
That's
to the
too bad.
point where you go to blow and your teeth kind of, yeah,
doesn't
didn't
go
work
so
out too well. for him.
Could you not play just without? Can you just take his dentures out and he'd be able to play?
Probably.
You just have to blow, right?
I think there's a lot more to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the
I don't
teeth
know.
do help.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
I did not do well in the auditions for band class. And
Oh, really?
no.
Did you actually?
I remember they do that thing like in 5th grade where they bring all the band instruments down, and I was already like, no, I'm gonna play guitar.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Everybody
on.
plays the same flute.
Yeah.
I was on trumpet until I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, this used to be cool
Yeah.
the first couple of years. Now I'm in pet band, and I just don't feel cool anymore. Now, I better be careful because there's a lot of people out there that were in band their whole life. Probably Brian.
I was, yes.
And for every person, it's a different experience.
Right.
It just happened to be for my experience. Everything changed after 6th grade.
Yeah.
Imagine if you played the tuba.
I did play the baritone.
Oh.
So I played the trumpet. And anything that can have, has 3 keys to it, I
I
could
was
play.
a trombone player, so I was right beside those.
Well, you were doing the.
Trombones. Well, they had those trombones with the valves.
They did?
Yeah.
You didn't
baritone
have
trombones.
Bromtones?
Bromtones. Flat block.
That's the
I can't
difference.
say the word.
They have the
My
flat
words don't
baritone.
work.
Yeah. I've never seen a trombone without the slide, but I believe you. Because you were in band longer than I was.
Are you calling me old?
No.
Yes. I remember in elementary school there was like a parents' day where they came in and presented their jobs, and so like people came in like talked about being a doctor, talked
Yeah.
about being an engineer or whatever, and then you came in. You brought
I
your
came
bass.
in?
Yeah, you don't remember this?
And I brought my bass.
You brought your bass. You brought
I
like
don't
all
remember.
this
Hell
merch,
yeah.
all this merch from all that
Yes.
screaming and like CDs. And I don't remember exactly what you did.
Did I
Like,
sell any?
no, I think you like
The
talked.
kids are like, how much is this? I've got a quarter.
Well, it was elementary school. I was
Yeah.
young.
Bunch of freeloaders.
I do remember you were giving it out though, like maybe like, oh, if someone comes up and tries to play my bass, I'll give you a CD or something like that. And people were
Wow.
like, your dad's so cool. I was like,
Nice.
"Yeah, I know."
You had a weird voice in elementary school.
Yeah. It really changed when I hit middle school. You know?
Yeah. So are you going to hire me for any shows this year?
Probably at some point.
Just say yes, because
Yeah.
you're on
yes.
record here.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. I was setting up over at, what was it, the Shack?
Sagwagon.
Sagwagon.
Yeah.
The other side of the river.
Yeah.
But I just remember I had to set up my whole system and how many? 7 guys
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a lot of
like,
space.
from this wall to here.
Yeah.
No,
we
not
made
really.
it work. We made it work.
We did.
I honestly did not know what the setup was there.
Yeah.
I said a number and they said yes.
Yeah.
We'll
I
be
think it's
there.
fine. They're like 2 free beers. Yep, I'm there.
Got it. I was
Yeah.
at that show. That was a really good show.
Thank
It was
you very
fun.
much.
Oh, I remember the bugs though.
Yeah.
They were like these. I think they were mosquitoes, but I wasn't getting bit.
Yeah, it was a weird night.
And so your bass player told me that's because they're male.
That's exactly
What?
something that Joe would know.
He goes, because they're male, they will, crowd around you, and if you just wait just until the sun starts to come down, they'll be gone. And he was completely right.
And they don't bite?
I didn't get bit at all. They just were swarming me.
Weird. Because when I came, it was already dark, and I don't remember the bugs.
You just have to look, and you can see their balls, and then they don't ever bother you. But
You weren't jealous, were you?
there was this one in the middle, big ass balls.
That's exactly the kind of knowledge Joe would have.
Really?
He's a fascinating human being.
Oh yeah,
We so
fun to watch too.
me and my guitar player Jesse, we go bowling from time to time. So
Yeah.
something like I don't know. We have this thing in our heads that we're eventually going to buy shoes and custom balls
Oh
and
really?
be like really good at
Here
it.
we are with balls again.
Yeah. But so after practice, we're like, yeah, whoever wants to come in the band. And Joe shows up. We did not know this. He's got the wrist guard. He's got his own shoes.
my gosh.
He bowls in a league. He's like 2 pitchers in and like still throwing like 200s. And we're
2
like,
pitchers.
oh yeah, this is just fun for him. We're like,
Wow.
all right, man. I guess bass players win sometimes. you know?
Yeah, I have. Brenna's a big bowler.
She is, yeah.
Brenna Meisner.
Her
she's-
and Jordan
yeah.
both play in a league.
That's right, they do.
Yeah.
But I know Brenna's been playing since she was a kid.
I have this thing
stuff's
about
wild.
this thing about bowling. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all you have to do to be a good bowler is figure out how to make a strike.
Yeah.
There you
then-
go.
There's no defense. There's no like.
No, it's true.
Oh, look, I'm gonna do this,
It's-
and it's gonna mess up his score.
It's a
literally
battle
like-
against yourself.
Yeah.
You have to
It'd be like golf.
focus.
You know, it's just one of those that you're playing against yourself.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess. I've never watched professional bowling, I guess. But
You
I
got to
just
look
imagine-
up. Oh, what's that guy's name? The bowler who was like, he has the quote like, "Who do you think you are? I am."
I don't know.
Oh, there's a documentary on him.
Okay.
It's hilarious. He was a super intense bowler.
Wow.
So there's that. It's always in like they have like the top 10 like hardest sports quotes, and it's hilarious because
Yeah.
it's like Muhammad Ali, and then this guy usually gets number 1 because I guess somebody was heckling him. I can't remember his name, and it's gonna upset me. But he bowls a strike, turns around, and just screams, "Who do you think you are? I am." That's right.
Really?
And then he was gonna retire, and so they're like, I don't know why they're interviewing before him his last throw, and he goes, "Love it or hate it, you watched. That's all you could do," and bowls a strike. And wins.
I didn't know they had microphones on the people when they bowl.
I wish I had more information. I can't remember his name. He's got the Ray-Bans, the slicked back hair. Hilarious.
I'm looking it up.
Oh yeah.
If I just look up that quote, you think I'll
Yeah.
find
Oh,
it?
we got a producer for that.
Who do you think
shit.
you are? I am. Oh.
They made a movie about him, Kingpin.
Wait, was that a? Nah. Yep. I love
him?
that movie.
There is a
Harrelson?
documentary about him.
Yeah.
It is Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Oh, he's the bowler that says all that shit.
I assume so.
Yeah. It was made about him, and he was in it. No,
It happens.
Micah and I have been starting to play pickleball, and we get shit for
Oh
it.
yeah.
But I went to St. George this week.
Okay.
And it was nice outside, so we went down, and just down the road, there's this complex. It's just tons of pickleball
a big
courts.
deal.
And it was packed.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And there were people waiting in line just to play.
I'm sort of waiting for my dad to get into pickleball.
Dude.
I feel like once he does, it's going to be a...
You're acting like it's just for older people. There was
It's
young
so
people
fun.
there.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And they all got like 5 paddles each, and they have the bags. And
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and you watch them play, and it's insane,
Oh, yeah.
dude. So I got in there, and
Do you win?
yeah, my
right.
brother-in-law and sister-in-law have been playing quite a bit, and so they were like, "We're gonna kick your ass." I'm like,
No.
"Well, we've been kind of messing around a little bit," so I showed up and I brought my game, dude.
That's right.
I think it's because I played tennis a lot growing up
That'll help. Yeah, I'd
and
imagine.
racquetball, but
Yeah.
I love it. I'm actually at the point now because I bought Bonnie and I paddles. Like, are they paddles or yeah?
Really paddles,
Yeah, they're paddles.
2 years ago when we first tried it.
It
Yeah.
sounds dirtier with paddles.
Yeah. And it was like $30 for 2. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, if we get good or serious about it, we'll
You
buy
buy
some
nice
nicer
ones, yeah.
paddles. So I think it's time to upgrade.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
You're on a heater. You got to
Well,
stay
it's-
winning.
But then you got to buy yourself a ball and
Yeah, and a
a
net.
glove
Oh, yeah.
for you.
Oh, yeah.
No, not for pickleball, for bowling.
Oh, for bowling.
A wrist guard.
A wrist
Dad.
guard.
It's not
Yeah.
a glove.
It's a supportive device
Right.
to keep your wrist from adding unnecessary rotation.
Right.
Is that not
And do you do the
cheating?
sideways thing?
No, I bowl
Straight on.
straight,
Worm burner.
just as hard as I can,
Yep.
and hopefully it works. I was on a streak last night. I bowled 6 9s in a row.
Wow. But no strikes.
Could not get it to fall,
That's
and I
so
missed. I
random.
missed the spare. Like I thought it was personal. I thought maybe somebody was back there.
There probably was.
Yeah.
Just like holding the pins.
Yeah, it statistically it seems more incredible to
Yeah.
hit that many 9s
Yeah.
in a row. but
Yeah.
whatever. I wasn't good at math.
So would you say that bowling's one of your grooves?
I think bowling is a good distraction. Me and most of the people that I would say I converse with regularly aren't great at direct conversations about feelings. So bowling is a great distraction because you've only got, if you're bowling in a group of 2 or 3, you've only got like 10, 30 seconds between. So
Yeah.
you can sit down, you can be like, oh man, I did this at work today and I don't feel great. And then you just
Then you move on.
Then you move on.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
you
it's my turn.
then you focus and you spend time together. You feel better, hopefully, if you bowl decent enough.
Mm-hmm.
And you exchange just enough information and feel just enough human connection to get on with the rest of your week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's similar to golf because
Yes.
you hit the ball and then you go separate
Right.
ways.
Yeah. Right.
And you're not back together till the next hole.
Right. It's hard to get mad at someone while bowling.
Yeah.
Every other activity, things can get heated fairly easily, but if you're separate, it's like parallel play.
So I think last time we had you on, we did ask you what you're grooving to, and what
Grooving
your
to.
like top 3 grooves are.
Okay.
But maybe they've changed since then because it's been quite a while.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't even remember what your grooves were.
I think one of them was coffee, which is probably still
You know what?
one of those.
It was.
Yeah, one
It
of
was.
those. One of those is coffee.
And we
Still
probably asked you the same questions, like just coffee,
black coffee.
black coffee, and
Yeah.
it can just be straight out Maxwell House,
Yeah, whatever.
You don't
Yeah,
care.
hotel, the little hotel coffee machine packets, whatever.
Yeah.
It's purely
I
medicinal.
call it diner coffee.
Yeah.
Although diner coffee has its own place because you're smelling the pancakes,
Yeah.
True.
the hash browns, all that's happening. You have the atmosphere going on. So when you take a sip of that, it's
Yeah.
almost like it enhances the
does.
flavor.
It does.
Whereas if you get a gas station coffee in a styrofoam cup and go to your car, it's not quite.
No, I
as
agree with
good.
that.
I feel like the crappier the coffee, the more like cream or maybe sugar I need to add. I only like drinking it black if it's like good coffee.
Yeah.
And I drink black coffee every day, but it's because I get good beans. And that's
Yeah.
the only way I enjoy it.
Yeah. I think last time you guys were both working at a coffee shop.
We were.
Last time we had this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was I still there?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
You were there for a while.
Been ages.
I don't remember most things in
Yeah,
the last
neither
4
do I.
years, to be honest with you.
Honestly, same.
I don't remember most things in the last 4 days. Okay, so coffee. I think
Coffee
that's,
for
that's
sure.
a good one, though, because I don't feel like we have a lot of people say coffee. I think
No,
that's
that's
one
true.
of yours for sure.
Yeah. But what is your reasoning behind that? Like, what makes you love coffee? Just you know, how it tastes or
I hate mornings
okay.
aggressively. So it's something that I can look forward to
Yeah.
in that awful process.
I agree completely.
It's also like, I don't know if you ever have like, if you're on the road or something, it's usually like the first thing, like you wake up, if you have to get somewhere, it's like, all right, I'm going to stop at a Starbucks and get a latte, and you can convince yourself that that's self-care, even though you haven't showered or eaten a
'Cause
normal
then you can write
meal.
it off.
Right. Yeah, exactly. For that, what
Except
the
for
L-
you, you're unincorporated.
No, I'm working on it.
Okay,
We're
that's
working on it. We'll get that LLC figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
What's your to-go, right? Your to-go, your go-to. I mean, I guess you said just black coffee, but
black
you like
coffee.
lattes
Yeah, I
too.
do oat milk latte.
Okay.
I actually do work at a coffee and smoothie place at Coral Ridge Mall from time to
Well,
time.
shit. Nice.
Yeah. So they have they have an Irish cream flavor. I'll do that occasionally if I want, a little sugar in there. But
That was
keep
my
it pretty simple.
entry-level flavor.
Yeah.
When I first started drinking what we called gourmet beans.
Oh.
Because
Weren't they just
all
from
I had ever
Sam's
heard
Club or
of, all I'd
something?
ever heard of is just regular coffee, Folgers, and then we went to YWAM, and my buddy was grinding his own beans, and it was Irish cream flavored beans. You know, they
Nice.
have hazelnut
Yeah, yeah.
beans and all that.
Yeah.
They don't have as much flavored coffee as they used to.
No.
It's not as common.
But it was good. It was Irish cream.
Yeah.
I like
I'm a
it.
fan.
Yeah. Would you say you're an air conditioner? A little?
What?
Oh, you said you're a fan.
Oh.
Just curious
Damn.
if you're an air
You guys are
conditioner.
too quick for
No,
me, man.
when you hear those,
Yeah.
you just keep talking about other stuff. You don't have to acknowledge it.
Well, if someone says they're a big fan, I usually come back with, yeah, but are you a small air conditioner?
Well, that's not what they said. They said they're a big fan.
It depends on the BTUs.
Yeah. Very good. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I decided to start liking those shaken espresso
Oh, yeah.
brown sugar.
The Sabrina Carpenter ones from Dunkin'? Or is it a different thing?
I don't know if I've ever had coffee from
They
Dunkin'.
have them at Starbucks.
Oh, okay,
Starbucks, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, they call them the New Orleans coffees, usually
Okay.
at different places, but this place calls them the Starbucks calls them the shaken espresso brown sugar. I don't know.
Brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso.
Oh,
That was my go-to for a long time.
Yeah, I've had those. I can roll
It's
with
nice
that.
because it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like the drinks like that have more espresso because it actually tastes like coffee, not just milk and sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a
You
lot
get
of
more,
those,
you just get some more espresso added to it.
it's true.
Yeah, for $10 they'll make it
It's
exactly how
so
you want it.
expensive.
It's crazy.
It shouldn't be the same price as a Five Guys burger.
No. Well, they got to pay all 5 guys back there. So.
That's right. Obviously.
Right.
So groove number 2.
That's a more difficult one. We're talking about things, concepts.
Just stuff that, like you said, coffee it gives you something to look forward
Right.
to. What in life do you look forward to?
Brings you life.
I mean, playing shows, really.
Hell yeah.
That's yeah. I went through, so like the end of last year and earlier in this year, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just try to really focus on getting this record done. So I've got, I think, 40 shows booked for like spring and summer right now, and we'll keep working on that.
Holy
and
fuck.
that
Dude.
makes me excited.
40 shows. So you're talking like every week?
Yeah. Yeah, I think last year I did 75. I'm trying to break 100 this year.
Dang.
The big thing is I'm getting out. Like, I did 75 last year, probably 40, I don't know, 40 of those were like in the general area of Cedar Rapids. And I think I'm playing tomorrow at Big Grove.
I saw that.
Which was kind of a last minute thing. And then I don't think I'm playing here again until August. At least solo. Full band stuff.
Yeah.
Full band stuff will kind of get announced later. But yeah, I'm playing in Saturday I'm in Louisville. Next week I'm in the Tulsa area, Topeka, Kansas, and then Des Moines.
And these are all solo shows.
Yeah, right now everything's a solo show. I've got 3 or 4 band things, kind of just waiting to confirm.
Sure.
I've got to call everybody back together and
We're getting the bad back.
yeah, you know. But yeah, so just playing shows, like I don't know. I really wish that I had a more reasonable approach to what I'm doing with music, but I just don't.
You just enjoy doing it.
Yeah. I
Getting your stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I say that's a lot of shows, but back in the day, that's what I played.
Yeah.
I mean, with Black the Sun and stuff,
Yeah.
we played twice a week.
Yeah.
So, and I remember back in the day, a lot of bands that we used to go see would play. They'd be house bands at different bars, so they'd play 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
At the same bar.
Yeah, you just set up all your shit, your lights and everything. You can just, it's kind of like you're doing a residency, but you're just there for 3 days, playing 4 hours a night, completely toasting your voice.
Oh yeah.
But
Sounds exhausting.
Get after it. Get busy living.
so shows, coffee, anything else?
I mean, like the easiest answer would be guitars.
Yeah, you like collecting too, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I went up a bunch, and then I'm like, all right, now anything below sort of this value, I don't really need. So that kind of went towards the record. I'm working towards right now. I also work at Guitar Center now, doing lessons.
Right.
So the employee discount
It's pretty significant.
greatly helps what
Yeah.
I can or cannot think
It's
about
got to help with
affording.
strings. And
Oh
everything,
yeah.
dude. Got to remember that shit.
Yeah.
Got a lot of friends that work.
Oh, I thought you were like, I should get a job.
No, you should just find someone you know.
Yeah. But so right now, my dream acoustic for a long time has been a Gibson Hummingbird.
Okay.
When I think I talked last time I was on the show, one of my favorite artists is Frank Turner. And when I first started seeing him, that's what he played live.
Right.
And so it was always like, yeah, one day I'll get that. And then, last year I played 75.
Because you were playing Martins for...
Yeah, I played Martins for a long time. And then I'm actually currently playing a pair of, they're the Epiphone inspired by Gibson Custom Shop J45s. So they have all the Gibson appointments. They're just made overseas. Really solid guitars. And then I made the mistake of we got a Gibson Hummingbird in. And I asked one of the salespeople, like, can you run the price if it were employee sale? And that number was much more possible.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So, and also, like, I have nice electric guitars and I play a lot in the studio. And with the full band, the sets are about half and half. I'm half on acoustic, half on electric. But with acoustic, playing 40-some like, I can justify
Right.
spending to get a really nice one. So
You can justify it anyway,
I
dude.
can, but like, this is to myself mostly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm hoping before I think as long as I make money off the next few runs of shows, I should be able to get that, and I'm really excited about that.
You're doing it the right way, though.
Yeah.
Because you could do it probably on credit, too.
Yeah, we'll see. But it was also so like I had the guy run the price, and I was like, all right. And then I was in the studio with Luke, and I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about kind of the next step for me is like really getting a nice one. I'm thinking about a Gibson Hummingbird, and he goes, the 2 best acoustic guitars I've ever recorded were both Gibson Hummingbirds.
Wow.
Do it. And I was like, all right,
Sold.
So
Are
now,
they gonna hold it for you? What if they sell it?
if they sell it, I know the model number. They can get another one in.
Because it's a new guitar.
Yeah, they're new. Yeah, they're
Oh.
not a vintage. The day I afford a vintage Hummingbird,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
That's crazy, man.
If it was
Jeez.
me, I would have got it, and I'd be too afraid to play it out.
Yeah.
Like,
You got
keep your beer away from it, keep everything. Don't even look at it.
I'll do
Just
my
hangs in your studio with a glass around it.
I'll do my Guitar Center pitch. Well, if you get pro coverage,
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get a new bass amp and was going to get the one that's like the less expensive one because I
Yeah.
heard it'll do pretty much everything. And then Corey from Pork Tornadoes
Yeah.
like, no, you got to get the 4 Pro. So
Yeah.
I got, and it was $1 billion more dollars.
right?
But
$1 billion?
it was $1 billion more dollars than the lower one. So,
Yeah.
but
I understand why you got
it's
it
a
on
monster though. I got this Ampeg 4 Pro V4.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hair conditioner.
Yeah,
credit. A hair conditioner?
yeah. The Pro V. I think that's.
I thought you were
It's
saying.
also a golf ball.
Oh, see, I wouldn't know about
Pro
that.
V is a big deal,
It is.
I thought you just said air conditioner incorrectly.
but it's actually an SVT 4 Pro.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
There's no Pro V in there.
All right.
But this thing is like 4 rack spaces.
Those are dense.
And I think it weighs like 500 pounds. It's just huge, man. But I played Woolies with it a couple weeks ago, and it's balls to the
Yeah,
wall.
that's the problem. Is like I play the Hummingbird in lessons when I'm there.
Yeah.
and it sounds so much better. Like I was writing a song on it, and I recorded it just into my phone mic.
Yeah.
And like even that sounded better
Right.
than all the other demos on there. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh no.
Wow.
What am I
But,
doing to
Yeah, but hey,
Well, I want to listen to some of your music. We
Yeah.
should take a break, come back, and we'll see where some of the shows are coming up in town, and then
Yeah.
we'll also do Song of the Week. So,
all right,
Sounds good.
hey, Groove Life family, let's talk about something sweet that's been happening in Marion, Iowa.
Sweet cheesecake.
Imagine this: Nikki Guild, the owner, had a dream about making cheesecakes.
Now keep in mind, she had never made one in her life before that. But fast forward to today, and Sweet Cheesecake is known for its handcrafted gourmet cheesecakes made from scratch, using only the best ingredients.
Talk about turning a dream into reality. From classic flavors like turtle and Reese's to fun, creative options like monster cookie with edible dough or blueberry swirl donut, there's always something new to try.
And if you're not sure which one to pick, don't worry. They offer everything from individual slices to full cakes, minis, dessert cups, and even half and half cakes to satisfy whatever cheesecake craving you've got.
And what's cooler than that? They've teamed up with local businesses like Donut Land to create totally unique desserts, like the blueberry swirl donut cheesecake.
And it doesn't stop there. Sweet Cheesecake is all about giving back, supporting causes like breast cancer awareness with special products and donations to local organizations.
So, next time you need a treat or maybe a gift for someone who's impossible to shop for, check out Sweet Cheesecake. They got something for everyone, and trust me, you won't regret it.
Head on over to sweetcheesecake.com or stop by their shop to see what's fresh today.
Ticking on the one top 100. Rasta.
Attention, Cedar Rapids family. Neon Dragon Tattoo is celebrating 20 years of providing top quality body art to the area. For 2 decades, Neon Dragon has been the go-to destination for creative, imaginative tattoos from award-winning artists. The team at Neon Dragon loves what they do, and it's clear in every kick-ass piece of art they create. Whether it's your first tattoo or the latest addition to your collection, these talented artists are here to bring your vision to life. And there's more. Neon Dragon Tattoo is expanding. A brand new location is coming this spring, bringing even more of their high-quality tattoos and amazing artists to CR. But the real party kicks off on Sunday, April 27th at the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. Neon Dragon Tattoo is throwing a 20th anniversary bash to honor 2 decades of exceptional artistry, incredible community support, and unforgettable memories. So mark your calendars for April 27th and come celebrate 20 years of Neon Dragon Tattoo. And get ready for live music, over $1,500 in tattoo giveaways, exciting door prizes, and exclusive Neon Dragon merchandise for sale. Best of all, admission is free. Doors open at 5 p.m. with headlining performance from Baltimore's own Ballyhoo. Who? I don't know. Plus sets from Subliminal Rage, Reggae Rapids, and Interstellar Cave Dweller. So we'll see you there. I can't believe I'm saying this. Need Pizza has decided once again for the year 2025 to be our sponsor. For the Groove Life Song of the Week, there was only one stipulation, and that was that we continue to give away free pizzas. Huh? And I was like, no one's gonna want free pizza. Not compute. Can't believe said that out loud. Everybody wants hot to the touch, fresh from the oven, New Haven style pizza, plus tasty appetizers and fresh salads. Everybody wants ice-cold, locally crafted beer. Everybody wants to be greeted at the door with a smile and be invited into a warm atmosphere where the staff makes you feel like part of the family every time you visit. Let's make this simple. Everybody wants a damn pizza, and Need Pizza is the place to get it.
Need Pizza is a locally owned, independent pizzeria established in 2015. Located at 207 2nd Avenue Southeast in the heart of downtown.
Need Pizza. Feed your need.
So it's kind of starting to feel like spring.
Yes.
I'm
Kind
so
of.
glad. I'm so glad.
And then we get like a blizzard 2 days ago.
I missed it though.
Or
well, I
yesterday,
didn't
whatever.
miss the blizzard. I missed it here.
It's like a 12-hour blizzard.
Yeah,
it's
it was
fine.
But so while they're gone, I take our dog Pseudo on a walk a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Pseudo is strictly, not to be gross, but strictly she doesn't shit on walks. She
Right
just
on.
doesn't.
It's a no shit guarantee.
It's a
Yeah,
high
you-
moral character.
Yeah.
That's just how she's always.
And
been.
I always feel like most of well, we've only had a couple dogs since we've lived here, but are no shitters.
They just learn, I guess.
It's
stay
because
by
we,
us.
it's
keep
because
walking.
we do the right beside you walk.
Yeah. They
When you
can't
let them wander,
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
they shit.
Yeah. We
If
train
they're
them
beside
to
you,
heal.
you
Yeah.
heal, and they're right there, and you do your walk, you come home, and then they shit.
Some people are shy shitters and dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But both walks while you were gone.
Oh, I see. I just got it.
What?
Some people are shy shitters and dogs.
But they could also be humans, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Bry guy. I'm going to have to watch you.
I do what I can.
But while you were gone, I took Pseudo on 2 walks. Both times she shit.
Nice.
On both of them. And so the first time, not.
Were you letting her wander a little bit?
No.
or-
The
Do you
first
think it's
time.
a political stance?
Probably.
There's a lot of shit going on right now. So
I think there's nicknames. The shit whisperer.
I think, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
She knew you guys were gone or something.
Maybe.
But it was annoying because the first time I didn't bring a
Were
bag.
you letting her watch the news again?
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
I didn't bring a bag. But she never
boy.
shits on walks.
Oh,
Never.
no.
And so I had to do the whole.
Put it in your pocket.
I did the walk of shame home to get a bag and then back to her pile, picked it up, and then went home. So then on our next walk, I brought the
And of
bag.
course, everyone's out their window going, no, she didn't.
I immediately was like, come on.
Going to be on the neighborhood Facebook page.
You could
What
just fake it. Just reach down like you're doing something. Then
You're so
Yeah.
right. But I didn't have a bag. The thing I'm just doing with my bare
dude.
hand. Nasty.
Especially, you kind of look around. If no one's looking, just kick it to the curb.
I have a real quick. I bought. Didn't mean to buy. I got a new dog, and he's 7 months old, and this is our second dog. He eats poop.
Oh yeah.
He eats the older one's poop.
Yeah.
Straight from the poop. He waits underneath.
He keeps saying
What
poop.
are you doing?
It's like a 7-Eleven slurping machine.
He called the shit poop.
He calls his shit poop.
Yeah. But seriously, there's two things you can do. You can, one, kick it to the curb,
Might not have worked this
or cover it with leaves. Mm-hmm. In the fall, it's easy. It's
Yeah,
a little harder.
not right now.
Or a little snow. Just kind of build a little.
I was way too out in the open.
I know.
We went back. We got it back.
I'm
It was
proud of
fine.
you.
I'm just mad. It's like, I don't want to take her on a walk anymore.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, I got to let her out in the yard for a good 5-10 minutes before we leave on the walk. And
The thing is she usually doesn't shit during the day.
that's why I'm
it's
confused.
only at night.
I don't understand.
She's a night shitter.
Is that what that song "Night Moves" is about?
Yeah. I think so. Now we know. Night moves. Did you see the video? There's a dog just kinda, Yeah. Well, she also has had some issues with her hips and stuff, so I feel like she isn't walking fully as fast and normal as she is, so she's probably, dragging her ass a little bit.
How does that make her then need to shit on walks? I don't get it.
Because she's not walking as fast, you're having to go slower, and so she's kind of I don't know, relaxing her bowels a little bit.
Okay, we're done.
This is good stuff right here.
This is
I feel like
terrible
this is going to hit hard
This
on
is
TikTok.
why I was like, Dad, are you sure I should talk about this? And you're
No,
like,
it's
yeah,
gonna-
it'd be a good,
yeah.
be good content.
It's going to be really good content.
Yeah.
I think we should all talk about when we shit. I've actually heard when you do, but we've been on the road together though.
That's true.
Or
If you go on the road together, and a lot of that,
You got
especially when they're 24-hour trips.
you got to stagger it.
Yeah.
You can't all make a
What,
rush.
have we talked about shit yet? Yeah.
I'm shitting right now.
Oh God, Bry guy.
let's do local music calendar.
Let's do it. Local music calendar. I looked up some gigs
Okay.
because I want to do my homework, make sure I have gigs to
Yeah.
have on local music calendar.
Yeah.
And then I want to give you a chance. But
Oh, yeah.
the thing is your couple local shows are this weekend, which this won't be out yet.
Yeah, the one. I think the next time I'm solo in town is August. I want to say 17th, but
Yeah. So they can, where can they find all this out? You have a
jakestack.com.
jakestack.com.
Yeah, the front page will have the latest music video, some artwork, and then at the bottom is all the dates.
Yeah. And you post all that shit too.
Oh yeah, I try to be
Speaking
on
of
it.
shit.
Yeah.
It's not Jake Stack.
Do you just post that shit at night or? Yeah. But you also, are you playing any cities somewhat in the district?
Let me get my phone out. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Jake Stack. This is what I do when people ask me if I'm free.
Like in the next couple months.
You don't even have them on your own calendar. You just go to your
I
own
do, but
website?
then I have to click individually. They're nice and organized.
That's true.
Yes, I'm in Des Moines or Ankeny at Fire Trucker Brewery on March 14th.
There you go.
Then I'm at Job Site in Iowa City on April 11th. I'm at Millstream Brow House in Amana on April 18th.
There you go. That's pretty
Ooh,
close.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Middlebrook Mercantile in Cumming, Iowa on April 25th. Confluence
I just
Brewing.
wanted to know a gig or two.
He reads his
Hold on,
all
I got
40
I got
shows.
40 more.
Okay. I got stuff to do. I don't know.
No, that's great, man.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of brew, what you drinking there?
This is an NA Heineken for the safety
NA.
of
Non-alcoholic.
myself and others.
Yeah, you've been sober for how long now?
It'll be 3 years on March
3 years.
22nd.
I knew you before.
Yes.
Actually, just started knowing you then.
Yeah.
I think I bought you whiskey shots.
Oh, we did some whiskey shots at one point.
for sure. There's some other things coming up. I like to give TCR a shout out because we love those guys. They have a new musical coming up called Fun Home.
Oh.
Heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's an award-winning musical but it's a short run. So it's like from March 27th to April 6th are the shows. So
Only a couple
basically
weekends.
a couple weekends. It's a lot of lines for a couple weekends.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can go see that. I know this weekend they're doing that Rock of Ages sing-along.
Oh.
That would have been really fun to go
It would
see.
be really fun.
We should have promoted that. That would have been fun. Now they're not going to have a crowd because we didn't promote it.
Yeah. Sorry, TCR.
Fresh Fight. Oh, what?
It had nothing to do with important things. I was just going to say I had one of those dreams the other night where I was on stage and didn't know my lines.
Oh.
Trying to find a script backstage, the worst.
Yeah.
And one of the like stage crew guys was like, "Which kind of script do you want?" And he had like 3 different kinds I could choose from, and one was like really small print that I couldn't even read. And I was like, "No, I'll take the other one." That's all.
Something got you stressed?
I guess. I don't know.
You guys want to hear my dream?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I had this dream that I was at some like festival or something like that. And actually, this is what's funny about it. Mm-hmm. This is what's funny. We were at this like event, and we were staying the night, and they had us in this warehouse where we could sleep. Probably from watching that show we always watch with the big warehouse.
Squid Games.
Squid Games, yeah. But it was just me, you, Mom, and Jake Stack.
Hell
no
yeah.
way. Was it really?
I must have just been booking the show or something
That's
with
so
you
funny.
or whatever. But it was you, and you had a couple of band members, and we were hanging out there. But then all of a sudden the next day, I don't know where I was, but there was all these people showed up at my house, and they were, I want to say this correctly, they were little people,
Nice.
and they all looked the same. And I was confused why they were there. But they were just annoying the hell out of me. And don't worry, I'm not going to get weird here, but
No, it looked like you're about to cry.
well, they were
You were getting
no,
choked
they were
up.
annoying. They were just being so loud, and they're getting into all the stuff because I think we had the studio set up there, like our studio or whatever, and they were knocking over TVs and stuff, and a couple of them were chewing on my fingers. I was like, "Ow, that hurts! Don't bite my." And I was just like getting so mad. And then I found out that I don't know if it was you or somebody invited them over for our Monday barbecue that we have every week. Of course, we have it every week. And
We don't.
We don't, but in the dream we did. And so afterwards I was like, you
Well, I
invited them?
told them at the Monday barbecue we chew on Dad's fingers. Is why, so
I don't know.
Sorry
Oh, I
about
just
that.
remember they were chewing on my fingers. I think I just watched a TikTok on Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. That'd do it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was some like how Wizard of Oz and the Chocolate Factory are connected.
We got
So,
the
anyway.
Munchkins and the
Yes.
Oompa Loompas.
Loompas are
Yeah.
the same people. Some went down the Yellow Brick Road, some went down the Red Road.
Oh,
That's
so-
also on.
Yeah.
It's also on the Wizard of Oz. There's a red
Yeah.
that goes separate from it. And if you go to the Willy Wonka, there's a red road.
interesting.
See what I'm saying here?
I'll be damned.
And they'll chew on your fingers. Anyway. If you're a little person out there, it's not about you. It's about fictional munchkins. Shane, just stop.
No, it's fine. You know,
Just stop.
my brother's
Stop
deep.
explaining yourself. You already had flat black. You're in trouble.
No, my brother's deep into the Wizard of Oz lore.
Yeah.
Okay, so he dropped this on me the other day
Okay.
about there's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
At no point in the book does it say that the Munchkins are little people. They made that up for the movie, and now we associate the word munchkin with small.
Weird.
But at no point in the book
Really?
do they say that the Munchkins are little people.
So the movie just does
The
it.
movie just does it. Because I guess if you go in the whole series, there's all different lands throughout
Yeah.
Oz and stuff, and they all have different physical attributes. But at no point does it say that he might be messing with me, but his claim was that they never said that the Munchkins
So
were
whoever
little
wrote
people.
it maybe didn't.
Didn't want that. They
it may
just-
not have been little
for the
people.
movie. They made that decision, and now colloquially
Well,
we
the-
associate Munchkin.
And that's where
with
Munchkin
small.
came from, was
Yeah,
that movie?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. So
Yeah, seriously.
My hair's.
Also,
Okay.
Dad, do you know what colloquially means?
Did you say colloquial?
No, he said.
okay, hold up. Colloquially means just like
Oh, there's not a second L. No, there is.
I
no.
don't. I've never heard that
clo-
word before.
a cloaca is a frog's butthole.
Oh. That's probably what
What's
you were
the word
thinking.
you said?
Colloquially means just like
Colloquially.
in common speech.
I really
know.
have never heard that word before.
I had a chance to let him get back to the list and start reading, and I said
okay,
no.
Let's do it.
That's
you got
no
it.
fun.
You got it.
That's no fun. All right. So, Fun Home. I don't think there's any munchkins in that one.
Okay.
Then on March 29th, Fresh Fighters are at the Q Casino with Rooster, the Alice in Chains band that you saw us with at Ideal. So if you want to catch that show again, we're actually splitting the set. We'll be playing like a couple hours each. It'll be great. I've been telling you guys this. March 29th, Anti-Kingdom, Knucklehead, and Dark Agenda are at the Ideal Theater.
Nice.
A night of metal at the Ideal. That's always kind of fun. And then Neon Dragon is having their 20-year anniversary at the Olympic. Olympic is one of my favorite places. They're Steve Shriver and Andrea. We love those guys. And they have tons of good shows, so you got to support those guys. And it's a free show. They have this band called Ballyhoo. He's going to kill me because I don't know what it's pronounced. But
What's
Jason,
the date for that?
It's 4/27.
Okay.
It's a Sunday. But it's a free show. It's like from 5 to like midnight, and there's
Fun.
door prizes. There's like $1,500 worth of free tattoos being given away.
Oh my gosh, can we go?
Yeah,
Let's do
we
it.
can go. It's free. So anyway, and then Jake Stack's shows, 40 of them,
Yeah.
40 some.
JakeStack.com
Yeah.
Yes.
/incorporated.
Yeah. He
No,
used to be
no,
unincorporated.
we've cut those ties.
Anyway, that's it.
Awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool? At the end of that segment, I just throw this at the TV and you hear that sound. Could we work that out?
And then it goes into the next segment. It's just like a transition.
Yeah. We'll work on that one. He's writing down the notes.
Song of the Week.
Brought to you by Need Pizza.
You know, we've been doing this YouTube thing now. This is our 5th episode on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's been cool because I've been seeing more. There's people out there that don't like to listen. They like to watch.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
true.
I guess you do listen while you watch, but people are like, yeah, finally, I can watch this pod. So I'm pretty excited
We're getting
about
like
that.
less listens on Spotify, but then more views on YouTube. So
Yeah,
really our
not
listener-
a huge difference.
No,
Just
but
I
they're-
noticed that all of a sudden YouTube's jumping up, and the other one just kind of took a little dip. So, but it's overall more.
Yeah.
So
It's good. It's really good.
it's a good thing. Need pizza.
Need Pizza. We got a winner. I think you should announce this one.
I'm going to announce this one.
Yeah, why not? You forgot who it was, didn't you?
Hold on a second. Is it AJ?
Yeah.
AJ Vins.
Yeah.
That's weird, man. Because you were talking about him on the break, talking all
was.
that shit about him and stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta
Or
hassle
eat it.
him.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on T-shirts and hats from him.
Really?
Yeah. Side note: if you need band merch, hit AJ up.
It's true.
He does
From
all my,
Wolfden Wares.
all my
Yeah,
merch.
They
so.
do great.
Yeah.
He's also a very busy man.
He is.
So
That's why I stay hassling him.
yeah, you got to hassle him. So of course AJ is going to say, "Oh, I better go listen to that part of that little section of the podcast because I won," and then we're all talking shit about
Yeah.
him.
Mad shit.
Well, how can he not?
But
I don't
mean,
know.
at
He
least
is extremely attractive, though. I will say
That's
that.
true.
At least we're gonna give him a free pizza. Like he's
Yeah, he gets a free pizza out of this deal.
Yeah. It's like his reward
Talk
for
a little
listening.
shit.
Yeah. There you go.
We're also
Okay.
promoting him for his podcast and his awesome merch
It's true.
skills.
It's very true. Yeah, but just for people that aren't aware, we are sponsored by Need Pizza. So if you comment or like any of our social media posts, you get put in the drawing for this free Need Pizza.
And I always say it over and over again, but it's every other Monday, this drops.
Yep.
And we put up a post, a picture of the three of us, and if you just like it or post on it, any kind of comment, you get put in a drawing for pizza.
Yeah. You could be AJ next episode.
Yep. You could be doing merch all of a sudden and be on the Confused Breakfast podcast.
Yeah. So just put your name on there, and we'll see what happens.
I'm just now putting it together that I think my mom won a few weeks
She did.
ago.
She did.
And I used that. So
You used it?
Yeah, I did.
Does she know that?
Yeah, she did.
That's awesome.
She's like, I want a pizza. I was like, how? She's like, on the podcast.
You're like, can I have it?
I was like, what? She's like, you need it.
Well, you need to just tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to do it next
I know.
time. And you can't do this one.
I know.
Your parents can though.
Yeah.
You know they will.
Yeah, they will for sure.
Yeah. But if you win more than one though, we kind of space it out. So if you win it like 3 weeks later, we probably won't.
Maybe just cheese sticks.
Yeah, you might just get the cheese
Just
sticks.
get a little $5 gift card, you know.
Well, let's do the songs, Micah. What do you got going on here?
Well, I thought it'd be fun because, I mean, spoiler alert, but Jake's going to share a little bit of his music. I thought I'd highlight a little bit of your music from the past.
From the past.
Yeah. All But Screaming. I love All But Screaming. I was telling him on the way in today that I wish I was an adult during the prime of All But Screaming because you and Mom and everybody that's in the band always talk about how, like, what a magical time that was when they were playing all the time. And I love this music now, and as a kid, probably didn't pay much attention to what music you're playing. Anyways.
It was very magical. There was little munchkins that chewed on your fingers.
No, but the few reunion shows you guys have had have been incredible.
Yeah.
So this is Save Your Ammo off of the Electric Lights album of All But Screaming.
If I could just breathe, I'd hold it in and keep it in. Oh.
I mean, I couldn't pick a bad ABS song to share. They're all just
Slightly biased, but sure.
I don't know. They're all so good.
I mean, I agree with you, but I'm slightly biased.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, that's my stuff. That's my jam. I haven't heard them. Or you guys.
You like it?
Oh, yeah. That's completely...
So good,
We
right?
could have played together.
Well, I
We
said
could've-
that last time when you were on the pod and you played that song. I was like, we would have been a match
but
for
it's
sure.
So good. Should
So
we go
I'll
back in
hook you
time?
up, and I do want to get your music too.
Sweet.
The thing about this band, like I've said before, is it's me, and that's all you need to know. No, I'm just kidding. Me and my brother and Josh Meisner doing the vocals. So you've got 3 basically lead vocalists.
Yep.
You know, doing all the vocals. So it's
So cool.
very full live.
And who did the other instruments on this album?
Jake Niederhauser played drums on this album.
Okay.
And he was one of those one takers. He just played and they took the track every time. He was just so good. But yeah, we've had a few different drummers.
Yeah.
So our drummer for the last couple shows was JT Baker. He played on the album before this, and then Seth played one of our son, Seth. Our son. Nope, my son. Your brother.
Not our son.
Anyway.
Wait, you're a father? Confused.
I am. I am. Cool. Well,
All But Screaming.
all of our stuff's on Spotify, so you can go check it out.
Yeah.
And you can also hear it in our intros and everything.
Yeah, it's true, Dad. You were like, just don't do which one? Was it
Electric Lights is in our intro.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the pod.
Yeah.
People would be like,
Yeah.
wait, is the pod starting over? I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly. And that would be bad. So my song is by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. And I just lately, I don't know why I was a late bloomer with Miles Kennedy. At first, when I first started listening to him, he actually drove me crazy. I don't know why. I saw him on Rockstar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he had that kind of whiny voice. And then when I'd hear Alter Bridge, I was like, his voice is just kind of, and I was like, couldn't handle it. Now I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And this is a great song, so.
And I wonder even now whatever came of you. And I wonder even now where you are. Even though I'm much too proud to ever say it, your ghost still comes around to haunt my heart. If only time could somehow turn the page. If only I hadn't walked away. I'm a desperate man who longs to stop the aching. I'm a desperate man who longs to find someone who can show me there is joy left for the taking. Who can show me there's a song left to be sung. If only time could somehow turn the page. If only I hadn't walked away. The lonely embrace of days gone by. So bitter the taste where love survives.
I guess you can fade it a little bit. I wanted to keep it going because it gets better and better, but this one had kind of a slow beginning to it.
Yeah.
But I also love when it's almost like his first verse to the second verse was such a jump in his voice. And then all of a sudden he throws his own harmonies on there. And that's way up there. There's actually a note in this song. I want to know how high it is because he just goes way up there. But amazing singer. You can see him also with Alter Bridge, hear him with Alter Bridge, with Slash. And then he has his own solo shit, too, that he just released a new album, I think, too. But you been into him before?
Yeah, I was really into, I think, either the second or third Alter Bridge record.
Sure.
Had a couple tracks I was really into. And then I actually saw him play for Slash. The first time was when, I don't remember, it was some rock and roll hall thing.
Oh, yeah.
So Axl didn't show up because this was before Slash got divorced and needed money. And so they had Miles Kennedy do lead vocals with one of the lineups of GNR. It might have been the original.
Holy shit. I guarantee he
and
nailed
it was so good. And this was also like, I think, slightly next to the Axl Rose, Cornrows era. So it was like, why don't they just do that?
I know.
But they're, you know, God bless all of them.
God bless them, but I was never a GNR fan. I like their songs, but Axl's voice drives me nuts.
I think it drove him nuts too.
Must be. I would love to have heard Miles Kennedy sing.
I think I'm sure you can find it on YouTube
Yeah.
or something if you look it up. But it was like, wow, like really impressive. And then, the first two records he did with the Conspirators, I was really into as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
What were you
Is
saying?
GNR Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Guns N' Roses T-shirt that I think I got like from Target. Or
Yeah,
something
that checks
a
out.
couple years ago, and I wore it to when I was working at the restaurant that I work at, Lacayo, and a customer was like, "Oh, what's your favorite Guns N' Roses song?" And I was like, "Dang it."
You got to be ready for that shit.
Yeah, I was never
you know what?
wearing this
I don't
shirt
think
again.
so. I think here. If
I'm just saying you have to be ready for it because you're going to get asked.
Here's the
Sure,
thing, though.
sure.
If you get the shirt from Target, that band is at a level where you shouldn't have to anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah.
still,
That's
I-
my like.
No, that makes sense.
I think if they're selling the clothes at a general retail store,
It's true.
as soon
It's
as
more fashion than
yeah,
anything.
as soon as your band signs off on whatever distribution it is to like, yeah, just sell our T-shirts at Target.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
But I feel like I personally don't want to wear shirts of a band that I can't tell you their
I get you.
music. And so after that day, I was like, never again. You can't.
So what are their songs?
Well, I know that one of them's "Sweet Child of Mine"
Yeah.
because
That's
it
good
was
enough.
on the T-shirt.
you could have said that.
It was on the
It
T-shirt.
was on the T-shirt.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
oh,
This is
That's all
something
right.
that we say often is that I should have a lot better knowledge of music because Shane's my father.
Yeah, but I didn't like Guns N' Roses.
But not even that. Like just in general, even the bands that you love, I can't name songs by them. Like
some people are just wired different
It's
though.
not how my
Well, I also failed as a father.
Oh, okay. Well, that
'Cause
checks
all
out.
my kids don't know any of the music I was really into when I was playing. I mean, then I started going to shows with them, and then we became fans together of lots
Right.
of bands.
That's
But
true.
all the old '80s bands, most
Yeah.
most of them don't know anything about it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Tragic.
All right, I want to hear one of your songs, dude.
Yeah. Self promotion, which I have to do or my sister yells at me. This is the lead single from my new record. It's called Down This Road. I mean, it's pretty self explanatory. There's a music video. I don't know if that will be watched during this or not. I don't know how this
You
works.
could
get
actually
flagged.
you could actually play his video
Yeah.
when you do the editing on it because it won't get flagged.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah.
Maybe I'll play Guns N' Roses video over it.
Sort of
Wait a second.
Dark Side of the Moon, or whatever, or Dark Side of Oz. See if they sync up in a meaningful way.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, it looks like you.
Are we gonna Beavis and Butthead the music video?
Would you play your guitar real loud? I mean real loud, drown me out. I'm too sick to death to hear my own crying and the sound of footsteps on the road. Please play it loud so I can hear music.
Far on the road and it's getting dark. Eyes in the ditch, not a single star. The moon looks down indifferently. The same damn look you'd give to me when I was drowning in my head. I spent so long thinking we were getting better. And I spent so long blaming myself. And I thought we would make it down this road together. But I guess you'll be there with someone else. I guess you'll be there with someone else.
Cool ending
Yeah.
with the door and shit like that.
Yeah, Zach, I can never remember how to say his
Galifianakis?
No. I think
Wild?
it's Slamma. I don't know. He works, he actually works with Greg at the hat.
He'll forgive you.
Yeah, I don't know. But we met during the last record I did through Bruce Moore. He does a lot of their like audio-visual stuff.
Oh, cool.
So he's really good about, I'll be like, hey, can we shoot something real quick? And he's like, yeah, when do you need it by? So he did a really good job. I hate watching myself in music videos.
I thought you were pretty attractive there.
Oh, thank you.
I would say that opening is one of your heaviest openings.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's a fast, heavy song, but
No.
just that chord progression and the tone of the guitar. I'm like, this could actually be played on like an octane or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely...
Which is not your normal genre. Even though it still holds that genre.
Yeah.
But it has that flavor a little bit.
It's
heavier.
definitely probably the most rock record I've made in quite a few years. I think for a little bit when I first started doing solo stuff, there was this need to like separate myself from other things I had done.
Yeah.
And now I think I'm finally getting to where this record is like a good blend of all this different stuff I like.
100%, dude. I felt like I was on a journey when I listened to the whole album.
Oh, thank you.
There was a couple. I mean, I was going to look them up because I don't know the names of them, but I can tell you later. But
yeah.
There was the one that was the piano and violin one that was just.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the name of the song.
I guess it's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
And then there was one other one. Like I say, I wrote them down.
Yeah.
But, really emotional album.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of you.
Yeah,
when you write.
So I this is one thing about me is I write far too many songs, which everybody's like, that's a good problem to have, and I'm like, but for example, so I finished mastering on this on Tuesday, and then I was writing a song on Wednesday, and the song's about strippers, or it's about a strip club.
Yeah.
And
is it called the Sweet Pink Pony Club?
Pink Pony Club.
No,
I was gonna say
no, that's the
Sweet
thing.
Pony Club.
Like I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of based off this. They're like, oh, cool. It's like a really fun rock song. And I'm like, no, it's an introspective, sad song. I was like, sorry.
The Sweet Pony Club.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how music exists for me. And I try to mix in some fun guitar stuff. And I mean, I think the live show, we keep it moving pretty good.
100%. And there's also songs on this album that are a lot more like upbeat and kind of got some with some slide and stuff like that too.
Yeah, but yeah, generally I don't know. A song has to mean something to me. I don't know. Like some people, I know people that are really good writers and that they can write riffs and lyrics that are, fun or just kind of good enough.
Even attached to themselves.
Yeah. Like I hear about people writing that way and I'm like, I really wish I could do that.
Yeah.
But it's just not how it comes out of me. And that's not better or worse. It's just it's how I am,
Yeah.
I think songs come out of hard times. That's some of the best songs ever.
Yeah. No, there's this quote. I'm a huge Civil War guy. I'm a huge Abe Lincoln fan. And there was a quote like, I'd write, he used to make this joke like, well, as the minister once said, I'd write shorter sermons, but once I start, I get too lazy to stop. And I feel that way when it comes to a lot of songs and stuff. Or like, Luke, who runs the studio, was like, yeah, I think this is your best record yet. And he's like, and I think your record before that was your best one then. So, like, keep the trend going. And I was like, well, I'd love to be like, I don't know, the next one's just going to be a collection of songs, but shit keeps happening.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure by the next time I'm in there, I'll have more to talk about.
Even if it's not your best album, the next one you're always going to say this is the best album
Right.
to date.
I didn't say that.
No, he said it.
Yeah, he
great.
did.
Your
Yeah.
expectations just like
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and I think everyone will enjoy it. So this is coming out in March 20. What was it?
so May or June, right?
The full record will be out in late May, early June. I don't have a hard date set for that yet. But we'll have singles releasing. I think I've got one, I want to say March 5th and then April 4th.
Well, that video's already out, isn't it?
Yeah, Down This Road's already out. You can stream it as a single. The video's already out. And then, we'll have a couple more songs, the Waterfall release. And
hell yeah.
It'll be out, and I'll be out on the road solo and potentially doing some stuff with the band outside of Cedar Rapids, and it'll be a good time.
Awesome.
That's great.
It's exciting.
Dude, it's so good having you on the show.
Thank you guys for having me. It's good to see you.
I'm glad you came back for a full show, and even for opening that one was great.
Yeah.
I wanted to have you back. So
Of course.
Yeah. Since that one, we've been like, okay, we got to get you.
Yeah. Right.
I'm around,
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Should we call it?
Let's do it.
All right. Cool.
Ryan, are we good?
We're going to do this all again.
Yeah.
I forgot to hit record.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's just start over.
All right,
Welcome to the... Oh, wait.
Welcome to the
Life.